Okay, Scorpio, this is Angie with Feisty Butterfly Tarot. I cracked the deck and this is what I'm seeing. It's Beauty and the Beast, unconditional love. Now, in the Tarot of the Divine, this actually comes up in the place of the lovers and tells the tale of Beauty and the Beast, but it also throws in some interesting details that I don't usually see in the Disney version, which is where the girl returns back to the Beast and actually takes him to the water and helps him kind of clean up and survive, basically, he needs to be put in the water. Sometimes this is a cathartic reference. Sometimes this is a baptismal rebirth kind of message, or just a cleansing thing. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out in the cards to come. This was the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. We're going to take a look at, I think the Light Seers Tarot, and see what's going on for you, Scorpio. This is an interesting card to just have fall. Let's see what's going on. All right. What's currently going on for the Scorpios? And by the way, this is a general read for the collectives. Check what resonates, take what resonates, leave the rest, and also check your other signs. But we'll see what's going on for this final week of February 2021. Let's see if there's a little more. Get these feeling good. Okay. That's when we're listening. Really? Really? Okay. Interesting. All right. I've seen these frequently recently. I'm not sure, not as much this one, but there's elements of this that I've seen in other reads. I can't quite place. But currently you have this community, this celebration, the sisters, the friendships, those that love you around you, that help you find your true north, that help you see the light and celebrate by day's end. This one, I think this may have come out on Leo or Taurus. I'm not sure. You'd have to check. This is the Nine of Cups. This is wishes fulfilled. You can see the treasure chest here. This is celebrations, happiness, contentment, and joy. And when I say joy and contentment, this is deep emotional contentment, not just happiness of the day. This isn't a flitting thing. This is a rejoicing, a celebration, a rising up, a hallelujah, if you will. Four of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups upright. There's all this bright, vivid energy landing in this cup, and she could give two shits about it. She just does not care. She's not even looking at these three cups that are now empty. She's just like bored to death, not really seeing. Somebody's offering something. It's about to nudge her in the hand, and she's just like, meh. This is a card of apathy, of refusal, of disillusionment, of disappointment sometimes. When it's in the reverse, all it takes is a turn of the head to see this. That's all it takes. You can look at that. Even though these are empty, there's still one being ready to receive. This is saying, pay attention, turn your head, look, see that cup. Somebody's offering something of love, emotional value to you right now. Right now. It's time for you to shift your perspective, to look and see something new, see someone new, see what else is being offered. Justice. In reverse is much more stern, and here is much more merciful looking. Justice. This is when karmic law kicks in. Lessons that are beyond our control and beyond our ability to enforce, frankly. They're coming in, and we have to be patient. We're frustrated, and we have to let the scales go where they will. Here you're holding them. You've got the sword. You're ready to go. You could pull that apart and really, do damage, but you'd lose the balance of those scales. If they're balanced enough that you can look down and see your own reflection, maybe you can see the advantage of having a little more mercy than harshness and allowing karma and justice to take their divine time, so to speak. All right, we're going to look at what's coming up for you in this week. Trying to see what deck I want to use. We're going to go to the Arcanum deck. Okay, Scorpio. This is kind of a foo-foo-la-la pretty deck, but it's so vividly done as far as colors. Is going to really show up well, and if anything is reinforced, we'll definitely see it. For Scorpio, last week of February. Okay, little Scorps. See what's going on. Well, I think we see what's going on now, don't we? All right, let's take a peek. Besides the glaringly obvious, we'll talk about these in a moment, you have the Page of Wands in reverse. When things are in reverse, my first inclination is not to go to the opposite. My first inclination is to say, why is it calling that attention that way? And what's the meaning here? We've got the reverse. This is the Page of Wands. This is excitement, enthusiasm, happiness, playfulness, joyful spirit, wanting to play, calling out for friends, saying, hey, I'm over here. Yeah, I'm excited about this. When it's upside down, this might be holding back from that. This might be withholding, and there's not really a need, or maybe feeling like you don't have quite the circle you want to have. Maybe you're not noticing the community as easily as you can. It's right there, and you're really excited. You want to continue forward, and you want people to share that with. And perhaps at the start of this, you need to stand on your own and move this venture forward. Okay? We're going to leave that as it is. In fact, we're going to turn these all upright because the art's just gorgeous. Okay, Justice. The Justice and the Justice. This card is about celebration. Look at the color scheme here. We've got yellow. We've got solar plexus, individuality. Orange is more like community. But yellow, individuality, setting your terms, knowing what you need. Here, Justice is blind, and she's got the scales on both sides of the sword. And they are acting as the balance. The sword of truth is acting, weighing the heart and the feather, right? This one, this Justice is not blind. She's looking, and she's looking at, does she need to be firm and enforce things, or does she have room for mercy? This is something that's heavily on your mind and needs considered. And it also needs to be considered, whose joy are you in charge of? Because this is a time of great emotional contentment, happiness, and celebration. Are you letting karma kick in and do the time? Are there things that are inequities that need balanced? Maybe they're little things. Maybe something's gotten under your skin and you just haven't addressed it. What do you do to rebalance things within your own self and with your own situation? Okay? And how do you honor this? If you want to have a rebalance of this and turn this inspirational energy and this excitement, how do you find that again? Well, in the land of me, and it's only me, I would say you turn this around. You look for what you have in your cup. You look at it closely. Look at the blessings. Look at what's around you in an abundant fashion. Look at the gifts that are there. And then figure out how you want to move and proceed forward, how you want to share, and have that excitement energy again. You have the Knight of Pentacles here, followed by the 6. The Knight holds very tightly because he knows what this treasure is worth, and it's big. This is monetary big. He's ready to go serve the king and queen. He's ready to go do his duty, but he's also the slowest. He's most prepared. He's most meticulous, but he goes slowly, methodically, and he's going to get things done. He's the most dependable. He's not going to flake out. He's not going to be all in the air, reckless, or all pretty words and promises like some of the other knights can sometimes be. He's not going to charge in without thinking for sure. He's going to be strategic. He's going to be prepared and ready. And he's not going to miss anything. He's going to travel the terrain slow, prepared, and be able to see what needs handled. 6 of Pentacles. This is about giving and receiving, and this is about generosity and sharing what you have. This card, she doesn't look like she understands what she has at all. This card, by the time the Justice, the karmic lesson comes, I think twice to you guys. I think it'll come now this week and again next week. And these are the energies that will be coming in with it. This will be, you'll be in a more place where the scales will feel more balanced by the end of this second week. What's coming at the end of the next 7 to 10 days. If this is the recent now, and this is the now and coming towards you, right? You're going to be able to understand this. You're going to feel like, yeah, things are going to even out eventually, and it's going to be okay. This might be the lesson of the lovers, of choices, and of unconditional love. Let's see what else we have in here for you. We're going to go back to the Light Seers and see if we can go into the heart of things here. Maybe we have 2, maybe we have 3. We'll find out what the Light Seers is saying. Any clarification on this Justice and this, or this kind of lack of vision there? Lack of vision kind of here too. So what do we got to clarify the Justices first? Clarifying the Justices. Ooh, 6 of Swords in reverse, and we have the 6 of Coins. Now it's coming at it like this. Here's what I'm seeing. Generosity, groundedness, understanding where you're at. Air, too much logic, too much thinking, trying to leave rough waters for smooth rather than staying solid and staying solidly put. This is a challenge. It's almost like this is challenging this. And if you want to stay grounded and be able to see what you have and be able to share, you can't run from this. You need to figure out how to smooth the waters, and the journey that you're taking might not be a physical journey at all. It might be very much a mental journey, okay? Sacrifice might need to be made, and broader perspective. When you see reds and when you see birds, this indicates the ability to see from a higher vantage point. And when you see, here she is, kind of trying to figure things out, kind of a little bit sad at her journey. She's ready to pack and vamoose, but I don't think it's the time for that. I think it really is the time. She's looking like she's regretting this. She doesn't know what to do, and maybe she doesn't have the strength to move forward. But there's a sacrifice and a shift of perspective that needs to happen if you want to allow this to help, okay? Then let's look over here. Let's clarify the justices. Whoa. Okay. Page of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay. Page of Swords, very studious, very sharp, on point, very bright. Also sometimes too bright for her own good. Like she's not really paying attention to what's going on. This is the light. This is the knowledge, communication, the ability to move on. And here she is tiptoeing across this little tiny sword to get to the other side. She might have herself in a precarious situation and she isn't paying enough attention. She's looking, she's got knowledge, but she needs to be more careful. Sometimes she's considered the spy, the observer. Sometimes this can mean catty communication, so be aware of that. Then also what comes out is the Eight of Cups. This is a card that calls you to more emotional depth. If you feel like something might be missing, something's really driving you bonkers, something's making you a little bit batshit crazy, and you feel like you're just not quite to this contented stage. You're not seeing something. You need to look closer. You need to communicate more clearly. Clarify what it is that you need. Clarify even with your own self what it feels like you might be missing. What are you trying to walk toward? Because walking through it this way won't help. Standing upright in a boat and being in your own headspace won't help. These are both cards that are swords. These are cards that are crossing you, that's creating trickiness in the justice. You're not looking. Literally, not looking justice, not looking justice. Looking down justice, looking down, not sure what to do. Sacrifice has to happen. Walking away from certain battles is smarter than doing those battles, or just letting the emotion of the battle be its own thing and being able to put that down is sometimes the wisdom. This is where you really want to be. The lesson that justice is bringing might be a tough one coming up. Be aware. Try to keep this energy of enthusiasm. Try to keep this generous nature. Understand that more time is necessary. Sometimes things take time, but they're usually of great value. All right, we're going to look one more time at the Wild Wisdom Fairy Oracle, at this one, and see if there's anything else that might help you in the next week to come. Okay, Scorpio? See what we got here. Riddle Fisher. Huh. This says divination, seeking out and finding answers. So you're definitely on this journey of where you want to seek. This is a mental journey. You are looking for answers to solve. Don't look too much in your headspace. Look more in your emotions. Look for the thing that makes you grow emotionally. Look for what's actually boring you, making you crazy, and are you missing something? Where do you need to have your attention focused? Are there things that you're not aware of that maybe if you turn your head you'll see more of? Seeking and finding answers. You may have aid and assistance in finding those. Let's see if there's anything else. Maybe one more for the Scorpios for the week of the end of February 2021. Oh, this is gorgeous. Little Boy Blue. This is cute little baby boy, butterfly boy. Dreams come true, return of the soul. Oh. Okay, I love that. You're seeing what's fair, comparing desires and what you thought and anticipations to what is. You're seeing what you need, what you wish for, how you can get those things to line up. You're looking for answers and new starts and new ways of answering because you have page. This is great, actually. You're looking, keep looking, open your eyes, pay attention. Dreams come true, return of the soul. You're looking for your own soul. You're looking to find your own self again and feel comforted and cradled a bit. That's the heart of things there. Okay, that's what I've got, Scorpio. I hope it's helpful to you. Like, subscribe, come again. Let me know how it resonates. Check your other signs too. All right, take care, guys. Have a great week.